SPUFalcons.com, here with SPU Gymnastics coach Laurel Tindall, starting her 44th season at the helm of the Falcons. Laurel, how do you do it? What's your secret?
I don't know if there's any secrets. I'm still here. I'll be here tomorrow. Well, actually, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to Maui.
Good for you. How has preseason practice gone so far?
Pretty well. Pretty well. We had an inner squad a couple weeks ago. We were fortunate enough to have it out in the main gym for the first time. So that gave the girls a real sense of what competition is like. And we had a couple judges come in, and we had a little bit of a crowd come and watch. So that was a little bit different experience for us in getting ready for the season.
Sure was. That main gym's going to be busy this year. We're talking about the main gym in Brome Pavilion. 5 home meets this year. The first one is on January 18th. A big one on the schedule, though, is March 23rd. You're hosting the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Championships. It's your conference meet. How excited are you to host that?
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, we had, usually we have 3 home meets. So we went from 3 to 5, and it's, it's going to be a busy season with, that along with travel, along with hosting our club invitational in early March.
Does it give the Falcons any bit of an advantage to have the home gym for the conference meet?
Oh, definitely. Any home meet's an advantage. Just, hopefully we'll get our crowd here. It's in spring break, so hopefully we'll get some crowd here or community people. And it's definitely, you're on your own equipment, the lighting, the height of the ceiling, all those things that you kind of, are different, like from the competition gym and the practice gym. All those things we're familiar with.
It's a big meet. Starts at 6 o'clock on March 23rd. 6 teams, so there are 6 rotations, a couple buys. How does that impact your gymnasts?
It's okay because it really goes pretty fast. There's no exhibition, so it's just 6 kids up. They get judged and you move on. So it's a pretty quick meet. The buys are very short. It just gives you a little bit of time to, put the last event behind you and be ready for the next one.
Last year, a very good year individually. The team did well, but just barely missed qualifying for nationals, which happens real rarely. What's going to be the key to getting the team back to in the team?
I really think that the key is to be getting those scores early that we want. I think last year we peaked at the end of the season, but we didn't have enough scores, seeing as we count 6 scores into our average to qualify. And so we just didn't, if we would have had one more meet, we might have made it, with where we were scoring at the end of the season. So I think, what we've been working on all fall is being ready in January, to get that good score in January.
Well, you had several individuals go to nationals last year. One that stood out was Darian Burns, now a junior. In 2017, she was a national floor champ. Last year, she was the all-around runner-up. What do you expect out of Darian this year?
Yeah, I mean, Darian's looking at, still competing as an all-around this year. And, we're hoping that she can be up there in that top group for, for national qualification if the team doesn't qualify, or as a, in a competitive sense at nationals.
Mentioned she was a floor champ as a freshman. Last year, her bars really shone, and she was an All-American in that event. How did that process evolution?
I mean, it just, it's kind of, who hits on that day. I mean, I think all of her events are very strong, and it's just, she's just got to hit them, to the max without those little wobbles and things. I mean, her first year she wasn't an all-around, and she added beam last year, and it ended up being one of her best events.
What other returning gymnasts do you expect to excel this year?
McKenna Zimmerman, still is contending for an all-around space also. We have kids back. Seeing as we really only lost 3 competition spots. Last year we lost 13 out of 24. So this year we really only lost 3, Britt Atchison in 2 events and Autumn Husky involved. And so it's going to be a lot harder for our freshmen to get into some spaces, because we also have people like Miyuki Matsuni coming back in some other events, seeing as she had a broken hand last year for most of the season. We have Kylie Reese coming back in more events. We have Jada C. Durst doing more events. So it's, some of our lineups, like our beam lineup, could be exactly the same as last year. We didn't lose anybody from beam. So it's a little bit of a toss-up, how our freshmen are going to contribute.
You mentioned Miyuki Matsune. Last year, rather unique, she did because of the injured hand, one-handed beam routine and really thrived with that. How's she doing this year? And is she
Well, she's
going
using
to be...
2 hands this year. So she's doing well this year, and she's also, training bars. Her bars are coming along, and she's looking like that'll be a, lineup possibility for her, and also floor.
Great. You mentioned there aren't many spots for newcomers that are really going to have to earn them. What newcomers do you think will have a chance to earn spots?
Our top 2 newcomers that are in the lineup right now are Cielo Magsaniti and Kayla Chan. And Kayla was probably in 3 events. In our inner squad, Cielo was in all 4 events. So, she's, kind of lineup or that backup exhibition spot in a couple of those events. But we're hoping that she's definitely a bar specialist, is what we kind of thought she was in the fall. And then all of a sudden, she just really stepped it up and, got into the inner squad in all 4 events.
Great. Well, Coach, thanks so much for your time. Enjoy your Christmas vacation, and we look forward to seeing the team in January.
Great, thanks.